Hello folks, welcome to Dave's Skillet. Today's menu is going to be enchiladas with Spanish rice and refried beans. Stay with me. I'm going to do the onions right now. This is my chopper. And that's how I do it. No tears for Dave. I don't like the tears. I'm going to take those to the side. I've got a tablespoon of vegetable oil, Crisco. And we're going to fry up, I would say about a half a pound of ground beef. This is 80-20. You can use whatever ground beef you like. I just chose this stuff here because I think 80-20 is about the best for doing something like this and for making tacos, because the meat that I have left over I can use for tacos or whatever else I need. Just cooking for one, I kind of make the menu small, which is good for you folks. I know there's a lot of people out there who are single and don't want to make a lot, because then you got to eat it all up by yourself. That doesn't look good, does it? We're going to throw that one away. Just going to go with those because these are red and that was not too red. Sometimes that's how it works out. You can use whatever sausage you want. This is hot. This has got some spice in it, which I kind of think it'll help this dish a lot. Now, I'll wash my hands. And we'll get this going. I'm going to use a tablespoon of this tomato sauce, and I've already got a tomato sauce bouillon cube in my measuring cup. That's going to be for the rice. I'm going to heat this up. Two cups. In the microwave it goes. And I'll give that 3 minutes. Now, take a while for the gas iron to heat up. Once it gets going, it'll be pretty good. On the back burner, I've got the enchilada sauce already going. It's about 5 tablespoons of tomato sauce in there. This is the brand that I'm using, but you can use whatever brand you like. Whatever you got. use garlic powder, black pepper, oregano. I don't have Mexican oregano, but if you got oregano, Mexican oregano, use that. Onion powder and crushed red pepper. I'm going to use about a tablespoon of the crushed red peppers. Oops. That's about all I got left in there, so in it goes. I'll have to buy some more of that tomorrow. I'm going to shoot some black pepper in there. That's enough. I'm not going to add salt. I never add salt. I do that at the table because not everybody likes it. About a teaspoon in there. Onion powder, same. Oregano. Just going to put a sprinkle to, can you see it? Oh, that smells good. Oh yeah. And we'll just let that simmer. Probably about 30 minutes will do. Something like that. Excuse me, that was the pepper hitting me. Ugh. Strong. Gotta have it. Ugh. Okay, it's time for the onions to go in. About half a cup. That works. If you want to add more, you can certainly do that. I think that's about the right ratio. I should make about a half a dozen. I've not had enchiladas in, gosh, like a year. I just took a craving for them, so might as well go ahead and do it then. Meanwhile, I think I'll have a half cup of rice. I'm going to wash that. Get the starch out of it. Run it through the strainer. You got a strainer like that? Perfect. Last time I made just white plain rice. This is going to be a little bit different. Set that aside. I'll start the rice right after this is done. I'm not going to clean the pan out. I'm going to put it in there with all those Flavor Town juices. think that's enough. Put these aside. I don't even need to put oil in there. Just put that right on there. We're going to toast these till it's a slight golden brown. Don't want to over toast them. Just keep stirring it. Don't walk away. You can't walk away from rice because you will destroy it. Then you'll have to start over. So just keep stirring it. Don't let it stick to the bottom of the pan. All right. I'm going to add some onion to that. I used one medium yellow onion for this. Half in the meat and half of it in the rice. It's almost ready for me to put the water in. Good stir. That is smelling good behind me over here with that enchilada sauce. Give that a stir. Now you don't have to add chopped tomatoes or diced tomatoes to that, but I like to do it just to give it a bit more flavor. I'm going to rinse out the bottom of this tin so I get the rest of that flavor out of that. Oh yes, I think that's ready now. Yep, we're ready to go. I need to be careful when you do this because you could get a terrible steam burn. You don't want to get a steam burn, so be careful. Little the steam goes away. That's a heck of a cloud. And then just drop the rest of it right in there. Here we go. Now we're going to bring this to a boil. Once it hits a boil, we time it 10 minutes. I'm going to put the enchilada sauce on low. It's already been boiling, so I'll go ahead and drop it down to low for now. And we got a boil. So we make it 10 minutes at a boil, right? Keep stirring it for the full 10 minutes. You don't want anything sticking to the bottom. Make sure it's all loosened up. I'm going to add olives to this, but that'll be the last thing, and it'll be on top as a dressing. And cheese. It'll be Mexican cheese. It'll be a blend. I'm going to use corn tortillas and flour tortillas. That's going to be where I cook the corn tortillas. You have to heat them up slightly. And we'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and add chopped green chili peppers to the rice. Maybe about a tablespoon or so. This would be the time to do that. Anything else you want to add to that is up to you. That should do about a tablespoon and a half I've added. The rest of this I'll just put in the fridge and save it for tomorrow's recipe. Gonna make spaghetti tomorrow, so that'll be good. We got about 5 more minutes to wait before we put the lid. Okay, I'm going to add a bit of meat, not too much, probably about a tablespoon or so, just for some added flavor. Stir that around. It's optional, you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I think it's good for the Spanish rice to have it, isn't it? Almost ready for the lid. And that's lid time. Put that on it. Do not take it off. Leave it on. Lower this down to low, your lowest setting. Another 10 minutes. Just like that on the clock. 10 more minutes. Do not open it. Do not stir it. Don't do anything to the rice for those 10 minutes. Let it do its own thing. And heck, take a break. Have a cup of coffee or something, or a soft drink, whatever you like. And we'll be right back. Okay, that's 10 minutes. Rice should be done. Turn that off. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Gotta have a sample. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now for the sauce. Add just a little bit of sauce to the meat. Not much, just a little bit. There we go. That's enough. I'm going to be crazy about it. Mix that up. just enough for flavor. Okay, I got a bit more, I think, yeah. Okay, there, that's enough. We don't want to get crazy. Now, we just leave that aside. I don't need to do any more with it. I've got the sauce down to medium. The rice is turned off. And I've got to do the corn tortillas next. Not a whole lot of oil, just a little bit. I'm using Crisco vegetable oil, but honestly, you can use whatever oil you like. If you want to use olive oil, that's fine. I'll turn that to about 4. Whew, that's hot. Okay. That's hot. Oh yeah, that's looking lovely. I'm going to add some olives to this, just a few. And the rest I'm going to put on top at the end. Get them worked into it. It's going to be so nice. If you want, you can add peppers to it. You can add maybe some diced tomatoes to the rice. However you want to do that. I'm just going to keep it simple for now. I got to see how that's going to taste. Oh yeah. That's there. Let's get this out of here because I need the pan to make the enchiladas with. Don't clean the pan out. That's a lot of flavor in there. It's kind of like a rule book issue. Never clean the pan, especially if you're using cast iron. You want to keep everything, all the juices, you want to keep all that in there. Get every bit of that out of there. There we go. Just wipe the side of it so it doesn't drip into the fire or furnace or whatever kind of stove you got going on. There. There now. Just put that aside. Now the tortillas, the brand, whatever brand you're using, that's up to you. Whatever brand you like. I'm using Mission, and the flour tortillas are going to be Guerrero. When I'm done with the corn tortillas, I put them on a plate with paper towels, just like that, to soak up any extra grease, oil, and all that. I think 6 will be enough. Careful putting these in. Always do it like that, so the grease doesn't splatter back at you. Right. I'll be cooking the enchiladas in this pan. which is why I didn't take any of the flavor out of it. In fact, I'm going to add a bit of that enchilada sauce to that pan here in a minute. Don't make the tortillas hot, or hot. Make them hard. You want them pliable so you can fold them and roll them. You don't want to overcook them in the oil. That's good. Just put them aside. And if you get low on oil in your pan, you can always add more as you need. I'm going to use that ladle. You don't make a mess doing this. That should be enough. And that's just so it doesn't get all burny and sticky in there. I need one more corn tortilla in my hand. There we go. Great thing about cast iron, you can just keep going with it. You don't need another pan to put the enchiladas in or anything else you're making like this. You can just keep rolling with it. Believe me, they'll all fit in there real nice. I've turned off the cast iron pan, the large one, so it's not going to get too hot. And it'll just go right in the oven. Oops. It just wants to fold up on me now. Okay, tortilla, come on. If you get one that breaks up on you, don't worry about it. Just grab another one. It's not going to matter. I know I need a little bit of oil in there, but I'm not going to add it. I think I can get away with what I'm doing here. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil should be enough to do this. I'll be right back when I'm done with this. Okay, now the best part. Now we're going to start wrapping them up. I went ahead and pulled out 6 flour tortillas, put them in the microwave for 1 minute. That's enough. That's enough heat to give them. They'll be fine. And then we just go ahead and put the meat. Try not to put too much. So I don't want it to be too fat, but I don't want it to be too thin. And then we roll it up. Just like that. Now, flap side down. Right. Just like that. Looks like I got a splasher there. But that's okay. It's all going in the same place. And we'll be right back after I get all these wrapped up. Use all your fingers to do this. I got one that ejected, so I just stuff it back in. It's fine. Place them in there like that. Be right back. Okay, now it's time to add the sauce. I know some people wrap these in the sauce. Don't care to do it that way. I put sauce in the bottom of the pan. This is a 10 1/4 inch cast iron, which, as you can see, all 6 of those enchiladas fit quite nicely in it. I'm going to add every bit of this. I don't want to waste a drop of the sauce. What was left in the meat bowl I added to the sauce. So nothing actually went to waste. Every bit of the flavor is going to be on this. And that's that. Now I got to add the cheese and the olives. There they are. This is a mild cheddar and Monterrey Jack cheese. You can use a Mexican cheese if you like. There's Mexican mixed cheeses you can get. Those are good. But this is all I have on hand. I thought I had the other, but I don't, so I will have to do it this way. .400 degrees in the oven. Go ahead and preheat that right now. About 20 minutes it should do. Gonna add the olives. If you wanted to, if you're a bacon lover, that's right, you could add some bacon bits to this right on top. That would be an additional optional thing for you to do if you like. I won't be doing that today, but I do try to give ideas for all of it. The oven's going to be ready here in a minute. Now if you want to put this in a pan, a standard pan, a square one, you can do that. Put cling film on it. Put some tin foil over that. And put it in the fridge in a pan like this. And cook it the next day for a party. Perfect. I don't know if that's hot or not. I'm not going to take a chance because I don't really want to burn my hand off. With cast iron, you got to be careful. Okay, that's in there. And now I'll work on the refried beans. The rice is already done. And I'm going to be using Ortega Traditional. They have other brands that you can get. I'm just going to use these. I'm not going to get the ones that have like chili peppers and all that stuff in it. I'm just going to go basic and then add some cheese to it. I'm going to cook that in my 8-inch skillet. All I got to do really is just warm it up. And that'll do it. I'm only going to make enough for myself. And I think that glob right there is going to do. Yeah. When it gets hot, I'll add the cheese. And that'll be that. Put the rest of it in the fridge. I'll deal with this tin later. I'll take everything out of it and put it in a freezer container and put it in separate amounts, like for one person. Probably about 2 tablespoons, or this amount right here would be good. Put that on about a 2, and that should do it. And we'll be right back. Now, if you want, you don't really have to sit here and do this on the grill, which you could do. What I'm going to do is just add the refried beans to the oven. We're about 15 minutes in. And that'll be plenty of time for the refried beans as well. You want to put some pepper on it, that's a good time. I wouldn't put any salt on this. It's not really going to be one of those dishes that needs salting. There we go. I think I need the other. Put that on top. And then I have to wait another 15 minutes on the clock. Total time 20 minutes at 400. Okay, it's been 20 minutes on the right, or on the enchiladas. So we'll pull it out of the oven. Turn the oven off. It is boiling. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd say it's done. Oh yeah. I pulled out the refried beans and I added some rice to it. It is done. Done and done. Thing is, when you make the rice at the end there, you can add, while it's boiling, in the state of boiling, add bell pepper to it. Whatever kind of peppers you like. I just made a basic today. It's time to plate this up. Wow, that looks good. Oh yeah, that smells divine. I'm going to use my big spatula for this job. I'm only going to take out one of them because I don't think I could eat actually more than that. Oh yeah, that is looking gorgeous. I'll have to use the gloves for that one. That is really hot. I'm going to put the lid on this. It'll cool down. I'm going to plate this up. Oh, this is really hot. Starting to feel that come through my glove. Whew. Okay. Let's see what happens. Now, I didn't put cheese inside of it. You can if you want, but this is just a beef enchilada, not a beef and cheese enchilada. But the cheese is on top, so still got the cheese. Oh, yeah, that's good. And hot. Oh wow. I think I'm going to let that cool down a bit. Enjoy the recipe. I know I am.